Wow, that was a bad one. You know what? I never saw The Karate Kid. I watched it for the first time the night before I went to go see Karate Kid Legends, and I thought it was great. And I just thought, man, I really wish I didn't skip it all these years. And I saw the new one today, and it's terrible. It's basically a lazy copy and paste of the original film. You have your protagonist who's getting beaten up by an antagonist, who's also friends or acquaintances with the love interest of the movie. You have, the trainer who wants to train him, and then they do some things where they do mix it up, and they don't make it exactly like the original, but the film still regresses towards an incredibly predictable plot where you know what the outcome's going to be. And unlike the first film, where it's like you kind of know what's going to happen, or really you entirely know, the characters are well rounded enough and engaging enough where you actually care about what's going to happen to them. This movie, no. And there's just so many instances where characters just randomly show up, and you're like, "Wait, how did they get there?" And there's so many montages in the movie. It would put the Rocky sequels to shame. The sequels, the montages in this movie are relentless. The pacing is just all over the place. It's just go, 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 go. It's so rushed. It has blatant fan service where like characters are there that don't even need to be there, and it's boring. And the worst part is I hate seeing movies with test audiences, because test audiences are usually filled with parents who bring their kids, and to make the kids happy, they laugh and clap and react to everything that they love. And then, the kids are like, yay! And, everyone's happy. And while everyone's laughing at all the bad jokes, I'm just shaking my head. Oh, and speaking of bad jokes, you know what they do? They take a record and they do the record skip twice in the movie. It's really awful, and the action is so over the top. It's not grounded like the original. Like the original, like they kind of grounded it with certain moves. Here, everyone is just flipping around like they're in a full-blown Bruce Lee movie. And I get it, Jackie Chan's in it. That's kind of what they're going for. They want to up the scale and up the combat, but they're just upping it for the sake of upping it because everyone knows what the Karate Kid is, and they're like, oh, we got to do it better, and it does not work. Even during some of the combat, like at least in the original, the camera mostly stayed wide and you can see what's going on. And here you can still see what's going on. There's some good action shots, but it still does that thing where it constantly like cuts and cuts and cuts and cuts and cuts, and then you're like, wait, what just happened? Yeah, I cannot recommend this. It was a painful experience to sit through with a test audience filled with people who are either trying to make their kids happy, or they just are very, 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 very easily entertained. And that's the light way of saying what I want to say, because I don't want to sound like a full-blown pretentious asshole, because I'm not that smart, and I don't want to say I'm smarter than everyone else, because I'm really not. Maybe I'm even less smart than most people, but who knows. But yeah, Karate Kid Legends, I would not recommend it at all unless you want to watch like a pointless, like hour and a half Rocky montage set in the Karate Kid universe. This movie is not worth your time. Not worth it at all. Okay, goodbye.